You're watching Shumpcast, the show the AFP does not want you to see. Your host, Tony Nardella and Dominic Sobara. Oh, you went right behind me, huh?
Welcome to the Shumpcast ride. Two wild minds with jokes to collide. They've got questions, they got flair. Guess beware, it's a truth or dare.
Welcome to the Shumpcast. I'm Tony Shump,
And I'm Dominic Antonio Sorbara.
I think you have to speak up a bit there, mate. So,
we had a big night last night.
Very big night.
Jonathan Taunton's 60th birthday. He's not 60 yet, but he had his 60th.
Yeah, and the Werribee Whisperer.
The Werribee Whisperer.
Yeah, he's one of our special guests on the Shumpcast.
Good bloke. Good all-round bloke.
I left about 12 o'clock, Tom. Did you hang around here?
Yeah, no, we left about 4:30, 5:30.
Really?
Yeah, we just got home.
Well, we're doing a podcast today.
Yeah, I know. We came home early.
Right, and you're okay? Because I see you had a bit of a sleep in the car and stuff.
No, that was Carlos.
Oh, Carlos the Jackal. That's right. He was there too, Carlos the Jackal.
Yeah, he was there. Anyway, did you take my mum?
Who?
My mum?
Yeah, well, I took her home, yeah. Actually,
she wanted
to go for the drive-through. It's very hungry there.
Oh, no.
So I went for the drive-through and, I got her
she loved the cookie.
Oh, she loved it, yeah. She loved it.
Anyway, who we got on the show today?
Yeah, on today's show, the Macca's thing that was good, actually. She was, the lady gave her free ice cream, you know.
Yeah, she loves ice cream.
Like ice cream. Yeah. She loves ice cream, sort of thing. But that was about 12 o'clock there. And I'll tell you what,
she can eat. She was tucked away when she got her.
Mum ate a whole Big Mac in the car.
Yeah.
Virtually impossible. I can't do it.
Nah.
She didn't make a mess.
She had the munchies.
On the show today, we've got Marty Fields.
Marty Fields.
Comedian.
Oh, I remember his dad. That's how old I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
His father, Maury Fields.
Yeah.
He was on Hey 8 Saturday.
Oh, he was on Graham Kennedy.
I think he was in a movie too, an Australian film. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, he was in some...
Not Don's Party. Don's Party?
Oh, no.
No.
Maybe Mad Max?
No,
come on, Mad Max. No. So, anyway, so he's on the show today. He's a very funny guy. He's done a lot of stuff. I don't know how we're going to fit it in.
Yeah.
He's done so much stuff.
Marty Beauty!
Hey, boys, Calimera. Good morning. How are you?
We're Italiano. Arrivederla.
Oh, Italiano.
Yeah, Italiano.
You speak a Greek. I'm Italiano.
I went
now,
to
Marty.
Yeah.
Now, Marty, I just want to say, it's great to have you on the show. We're excited.
This is awesome. We love you.
It's a dream come true for us. It's taken 4 years to get you on, with heaps of harassment and so forth.
Yeah.
And, intimidation from the CFMEU. But anyway, I'm glad you come on. Now, I just want to say you're a comic, MC, musician, actor, radio guy, dad, animal activist, and comes with a 24 month warranty.
Yeah,
what does that
I
mean?
don't. Well, like if you sign up to my socials and you don't like it, bafangu.
So you do talk Italian?
Yeah,
of course.
Yes.
When my marriage broke down, I went to Italy and I did Italian lessons. I was doing a show in Brisbane called Crazy for You. And my marriage had gone to schifets. So I decided to go to Italy and I lived there for a couple of months. And I loved it. It's such a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Have you guys been there or you just speak like wogs?
No. I've been there. Have you been to Italy?
No, I haven't been to Italy.
Stop.
Yeah, I've been to Laylord Thomastown. It's about
But very similar.
Unipont, Escabale.
Yep. No, we were supposed to go before
Doncaster.
Yeah.
Doncaster. Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to say, your resume is very impressive.
Oh, unbelievable.
Not as good as mine, but this is very impressive. And then let me just say, you trained for 15 years at the Melbourne Conservatorium. 15 years.
How many instruments do you play? Oh, he's playing now.
I'm sitting at the piano while I talk to you.
We can't hear it.
You can't hear that? You know what, you guys? My father was very famous, Maury Fields, and he
You're going to bring your father up, but I thought you're not going to want me to talk about his dad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I use my dad in my act. I talk to him, and I actually do his voice very well. And he said to me when I was very young, do everything because you never know when one part of the industry.
So wait a minute, close your eyes. It sounds just like. Do it again.
Oh,
One part of the industry might fall on its ass if you
Hey,
can
Murray.
do something else. Then,
Oh my God.
so I learned to dance, I learned to sing, I learned to act, I learned to play piano, I learned to do comedy. So I'm never out of work, which is good, and also the variety is wonderful. It's great.
Wasn't your mum in it too? He used to
Yeah,
always have a
absolutely.
woman.
My mum and dad. Do you remember the show The Flying Doctors?
Yes,
Certainly
yes.
do. Yes.
Well, mum and dad ran the pub. They were married in the show and also in real life. My mum was actually a very big star before dad was.
Yeah. Oh.
Mum was in vaudeville and worked at the Tivoli and with all the big comedy names like Mo, Roy Reen, Jim Gerald, all these big stars. She was what you call a straight woman, which is basically, you know how the comedian sort of stands there and he's got a lady beside her who throws the lines to the comic.
Yeah.
That was her job. Now, that is a science in comedy because you don't want to pull focus and you have to set the comic up. So she became very, very popular amongst the comedians because she studied it. She understood that she didn't need to be funny in order to make money out of comedy. She needed to be the person upon whom the comedian. Exactly. Because back in those days, it was very rare. Stand-up was not common back then. It was usually two talking in comedy. This is in the 40s and the 30s and stuff. And she became so good at it, she got invited over to England with her then first husband, and she worked with people like Dick Emery, Morecambe and Wise.
Dick Emery's show.
Yeah. All those sort of big names in England when they were first starting out. And then a friend of hers back in Australia said, you need to, we do a huge show that goes around the outback of Australia. It's called Sawley's Review Company. And if you can imagine, I don't know, the Great Moscow Circus, but as a variety theatre in a big tent, going to fucking Wagga Wagga or, like Lismore or anywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone would flock to this show, and they pulled in big acts from England and America and everything. They asked her to come back to be the director, and she did that for 1 year, and her husband at the time came with her, but he was such a dick, honestly. He was the only guy Mother Teresa ever kicked in the nuts, this guy, right?
Shit.
Anyway, my father, who had never met her, he was in a minstrel blackface comedy act called Skid and Scat, and he and his partner were both wanted by the police for different things. And when they were doing a show at Her Majesty's Theatre in Sydney, it's a true story, the cops came running down the aisle, and Dad and his partner Kenny were on stage, playing the trumpet, and Kenny's trumpet and Dad was playing the banjo. And Kenny said to Dad, "Who do you think they're after, you or me?" He said, "I don't know, but let's get out of here." And they ran down the stairs, and they ran along George Street in Sydney in blackface, in zoot suits with red shoes, red hats, holding a trumpet and a banjo. But Kenny, who'd driven there, was too pissed to remember where he'd parked the car. So they ran around Haymarket and hid underneath a trestle table at Paddy's Market. The cops couldn't find them. And Dad said to Kenny, "I think we need to get out of town." And they joined Sawley's, and that's where Mum and Dad met. And Mum taught my father to be funny. So she is the reason why Dad became such a comedy icon.
Oh, yeah. I used to see him and your mum, it must have been. Yeah,
Val.
She was good, Val. Yeah. She was
Good
awesome.
on you.
Yeah.
Good work, Tony.
You're only a year older than us. You know that.
How
You were
old
born
are you?
in 61. You were born in 61. I was 62.
Mate, I'm
And
so
he's
old I
61.
fart dust.
61.
Yeah.
I'm old. When I was a kid, rainbows were in black and white. I'm not shit, mate. I'm so old. I've got a signed copy of the Bible.
Who signed it? Who signed it?
Moses. Best wishes.
Moses. Yeah.
Are they your dad's
Mazel
jokes?
tov, he said.
Are
Are they your dad's jokes?
Huh?
Like, you know how people say, "Oh, that's a dad's joke." your dad's jokes would be real funny. They wouldn't be like normal people's dad's jokes, would they?
It's a funny expression, isn't it? Because you know what?
Yeah.
I think dad jokes are funny. It's just that they're obvious.
Because you're a dad.
And they're stupid, silly. But you know what? Let me tell you about jokes. There's no such thing as an old joke if you haven't heard it. And secondly, there's no such thing as a shit-ass joke that lasts a long time, because jokes that aren't funny don't last.
Yeah.
The funny jokes that just, like, I've got shit in my act that I do that I've been doing for 30 years. And why do you think I keep doing them? Because they're funny.
Yeah.
Well, they get a laugh, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm so impressed you've made a success of this show. It's such a difficult environment in which to survive. Congratulations to you.
Well, thank you.
Thank
We don't do it for success. We only do it because we like it and we're bored. That's, I mean,
Good.
yeah. We're not comedians or anything like you. I mean, one day I wouldn't mind, but I mean, I look after my mum now.
When
Maybe you
you're
can
not
teach
doing
us.
it, what do you do?
I'm my mum's carer. Mum's got dementia. So
That's
yeah, I'm
it's not magnificent she's got dementia. Although my grandfather,
I know what you mean. Yeah,
my
yeah, no.
grandfather had dementia, so he always thought I was doing new material.
Yeah, same with mum. I cook her the same thing every night. She goes, "Oh, that's that."
Whoa! What a
That's
surprise!
Yeah. Now, Marty, you've done every TV show under the sun, from Cop Shop to Division 4 to bloody
Stingers.
everything. You've done everything except the Shumps.
Yes.
I
You want to
haven't,
do a
but
skit
now
with
it's
this?
on my list. You know where it's going? Bang! Top billing, baby.
I like this guy.
What's not to
Hey,
like? I'm
You're a Shump.
Yeah, you
You're
are
a
a
Shump.
Shump.
You're a Shump.
Yeah, you're a
100%.
Can I get a
100%.
t-shirt or a hat or something?
And in 2005,
Yes.
you were inducted to the Comedy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
That was the same year I was inducted to the Centrelix Hall of
Yeah,
Fame.
he's on the dog. He's got four houses on the
You
dog.
know-
Four houses.
I used to work at Centrelink, but I hated it because I figured if I quit, I just have to turn up the next day anyhow.
Can you give yourself more money?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy.
What are you doing now?
Right now I'm talking to you, but at the moment, I'm not doing as many gigs as I used to do because I'm getting on a bit. So I'm only taking the jobs that I want to take as far as live stand-up. I'm working on quite a few projects at the moment. I'm working on a show about Sawleys, about mum and dad, and I'm going to narrate it as dad in his voice. Because when we first conceived the show like 15 years ago, I was young enough to play dad, but now it's ridiculous, right? So we're casting it and it's going to be streamed. We're looking at Amazon, we're looking at Prime, we're looking at all sorts of things. It's a massive budget thing. It's very, very exciting. It's going to take a lot of work, but we've got a great director, great producers. It's a big, big, big project. And as you guys would know, things like that take such a long time, but it's a labor of love because it's almost like a tribute to my parents, if you know what I mean. But it's, oh my God, the stories, the shit that happened out there in the middle of that he bought these stars from overseas and stick them in freaking Charters towers and shit like that, and they'd have to deal with bull ants and snakes and aboriginals and in the 50s, you know, like it was just unsealed roads and all that sort of stuff. It was just
Well, maybe Netflix can buy it. They're buying bloody Warner Brothers and everything, so they're going to take over the whole bloody industry. So
and that you know, let's go shopping. That's a big deal, isn't it? We haven't actually approached Netflix at the moment because my understanding is based on people that I listen to, and that's a trick in showbiz. Listen to people. Don't be too single-minded to think you know everything. If you can get a good team around you and listen to their opinions, it validates them and it helps you. And Netflix tend to take over control and think they know everything. But because I grew up hearing all the stories from mum and dad, plus meeting the people personally that they worked with in Sawleys, and two of them are still alive and have got, you know, still got their shit together, they're helping me Like I'd ring them and say, what did that guy actually look like? And someone like Rex Ellison or Warren Kermond, these people were in the show. They'll say, well, he was tall and skinny and he was funny. And there's one story they said, like their stories, they just flow out. So I just type away while they're talking. It's beautiful. One said there was a bloke that they hired and he looked like a Hmong, you know, like he had Down syndrome, but he wasn't. He was fine. And he was like don't point at him. He's fine. And seriously, if I had to pick the nutcase between you, you've got the job. Okay. Anyhow, this guy, his opening of his act was he'd had a crossbow that he'd light on fire, the arrow, at the back of the theater and fire it from the back. That was his opening. And it was meant to go through like a pumpkin or something on stage, and it would explode because it was full of petrol. So when the arrow that was on fire hit the pumpkin, it exploded, and that was the opening of his act. Very impressive. There was a woman in this theater, I think it was like in Mount Isa or somewhere out in the middle, and she had massive hair. You know how hair buns, and the beehives were big back then.
Beehive, yeah. Beehive.
He hit her in the hair, and her whole fucking hair caught on fire, right? And they had to evacuate the whole theater. So those sort of stories, it's true. And there's those sort of stories infiltrate it. It's wonderful. I also do 3AW in Melbourne each Fridays. I used to do it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's a talkback segment that I do, and it's fun and it's interesting. So I'm doing things that I enjoy. I guess that's the luxury of working hard for a long time. You can then just take your foot off the accelerator and do things you enjoy, such as this. You guys are awesome. I'm loving doing it.
Oh, fantastic.
Hey, do you play in a band? Do you play in a band?
I used to years ago. No, I can't be bothered now. But years ago, I used to work in a band called Andrew Hosking and Coop. Where are you guys based? Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane?
Melbourne.
You might remember Coop DeVille, Andrew Hosking and Coop DeVille. We were the greatest cover band. Andrew just died recently, unfortunately. He had a brain tumor. Very, very sad. He was the most amazing frontman, but he sung like a billy goat shitting on tin. He was the worst singer, but he was such a great show. It was such a joy.
That was with Lisa Edwards, was it?
No. With Lisa Edwards, I did the Rat Pack. It was Bob Valentine, Lisa Edwards.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That was like a tribute to the Sinatra of Sammy Davis, that sort of thing. But this was a genuine rock band. But now I work with a guy called Ken Murdoch, who was the lead singer of a band called Taste. And
Taste,
yeah. Tickle everybody is fancy. Anyway, we've got a dueling piano show, and we're starting it up again next year. We're doing a pub in Carlton, which will be a lot of fun. But we used to have a thing called Howl at the Moon, which was a dueling piano bar thing, which I was the trainer. I used to hire piano players and then train them up because I played piano all around the world. I did it like in Melbourne and Vegas and London and everywhere. But I stopped because it was too easy for me. So I thought, what's hard now is comedy. This was in the late 80s. So I decided to do something that was more challenging.
Ken Murdoch. Yeah, I saw him supporting AC/DC in 1975 with Cloud9, his band called Cloud9 at the time.
Exactly, yes. You know the guy. Oh, that's so impressive.
Cloud9. Very talented guy. And you got he's amazing. I actually got one of their Taste albums. So I took it up to, he was doing a gig up in Gisborne, and actually signed it for me, you know what I mean? And I collapsed because I was so excited that, I was overwhelmed by it, you know what I mean?
So he was so thrilled.
Ken Murdoch, mate. Great.
His best friend. He's dumb as a bag of rocks, but I love him, you know.
Yeah. Have you got your own podcast, The Sons of Sunbury?
That's what I used to do with Ken. We don't do it now. We did it for 4 years, but stopped because no one cared. So, no, we basically just ran out of... And I had to drive to Sunbury. I live in South Melbourne. That's a long way, you know. And now
Making past here, we'll make you a cup of coffee on the rest area at our place.
Rest here.
No, Dom listens to your podcast when he has trouble sleeping and he falls asleep straight away. Anyway, that's good. Now, I just want to ask you, I just want to ask you, Marty, comedy, has it changed from when you started? Like it's, it's a different world now.
Of course it has. Yes.
It's like you can't say certain things like you used to and all that.
Yeah.
Changed a lot.
When I first started, if something was funny, people laughed. If they didn't like the joke or they're offended, do you know what they did? They didn't laugh. So you started to do stuff that they laughed at. These days, some laugh at stuff, but if you offend them, they now feel empowered to go boo or hiss or whatever to explain that they are more morally superior to you. Yeah. So here's the thing. If you are going to survive in comedy these days, you either go one way or the other. You can do like the Jim Jeffries, Johnny Katz sort of thing where you don't give a fuck and you just offend them and whatever. Or because my basis, I suppose, in the corporate world, you just adjust your stuff. So like, how I used to say my wife is so fat or my girlfriend is so ugly. Now I'm so fat. I'm so ugly. It's just a pronoun switch. Yeah. That's all you had to do. And now everybody's happy. If you want to offend people, it's very easy. But see, I don't want to give offense. If you take offense at something I've said, you've taken something I haven't given you. That's been your choice. They're sitting in a state of coiled readiness to be upset at something. Yeah. I've worked gigs where you just can't win. So you just go, whatever, I'll just get through my time and that'll be it. But seriously, if you're adaptable to the market, I like when I teach a lot of young kids comedy and I help a lot of younger guys with material and stuff. I say to them, listen to me, have a look at the audience before you go on. If they're a really old audience, don't do stuff about drugs or or Fortnite or whatever. They won't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Work the room. And I'm so fortunate because my dad taught me so many things about comedy. He said stuff like, just work the room. In other words, it's easier for you to take 2 steps towards the audience than try and get the whole audience to walk 2 steps towards you. Yeah, yeah. Work to them. Work to what they understand. Stay within the parameters of what they understand and what they like about comedy, and you won't fail. So it's just adaptability. It's like any job. It's like any job, you guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anything you do, be it advertising or whatever, you need to just adapt to your market and continue to evolve. The people that stall in their career are going, that's it. Up your ass. I'm not changing. This is what I do. If you don't like it, screw you. And they're the ones that fail.
Well said. As for tomorrow, as for tomorrow, Monday, you're our manager. Yeah. We'll send you the contract.
No, we couldn't afford you. We couldn't afford him.
Yeah, no, very.
He doesn't pay me. We don't get paid.
My manager hates the fact that I take 75% of his fee.
Yeah. Well, mate, give him 5%. Take 95.
Now, Marty, who's your favourite comedian or comedian besides us?
Besides us.
Oh, well, a big step down for you guys. Norm Macdonald.
I love Norman Gunston. Yeah.
No, he was so good.
Not Norm Gunston.
Oh, not
That's Gary McDonald, you knucklehead.
That's Gary McDonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Gary McDonald.
Well, I thought he was talking about Norman Gunston.
Have another smoke.
No. I had a big night last night.
Yeah.
No, Norm Macdonald. The problem is everybody that I really love is dead. So I'm a jinx. As soon as I decide you're good, that's it. Il morte.
Oh my God, we're gonna
die. Trust me, you guys are shit, so you're safe.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, serious. Yeah, what are we going to do tomorrow?
Another guy that I met, Gabriel Iglesias. He's another of my favorites. He's American. He's wonderful. People say, "Who's your favorite comedian in Australia?" That's hard to say because I know all of them. And people say, "Well, who do you think is the best in Australia?" Yeah. I would say that there's 20 of us, and I say that humbly. I would like to think that I'm in the top 20 because I continue to work and evolve. On their day, they are the best. It's like saying who's the best AFL player in Australia. On their day, there's at least 20 that could be the best. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like Dave Hughes is a dear friend of mine. I've seen him absolutely destroy. Mind you, I've seen him eat a dick too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he hates him. He hates him.
Who?
Dave Hughes.
Oh,
he doesn't like
He
him.
told me off one time at the pub when I was talking, and he was starting out, and he was in the audience. He goes, "Can you please, there's comedians up there, have some respect." I said, "Mate, if the guy was funny, I would." You know what I mean? Anyway,
heckler. He's a heckler. What do you do with hecklers? What do you do with hecklers?
Well, usually I don't get them because I don't leave them room. If I do a gag and then there's a laugh, I come over the top of the laugh before it's descended. So I'm in with the next. There's no room. But if you get hecklers, I mean, what actually happens? The psychology of a heckler is the room can turn on the heckler. You can construct the situation so you don't really have to do anything. But if you can score a laugh out of your heckler rebuttal rather than be abusive, you win the audience, and often you'll win the heckler too. Like if somebody's talking, like if you had been talking loud, I would have said something like, "Mate, where'd you learn to whisper in a helicopter?" You know, it's a funny line. You know what I mean? How you laughed. You would have laughed then, and you would have gone, "Okay, that's funny," and everybody else laughs. If you keep going, what's going to happen, Tony, is you're going to piss the people off around you because they're paid to and see me, not you. So they're going to say, "Shut up."
Shut the fuck up.
The audience will self-regulate, I find. If they keep going, if you're in a decent room, the staff will just remove the guy. I don't see hecklers as an issue, simply because, as I said, I don't leave room for them. People who do long, drawn-out stories is not me. I'm a one-liner, bang, bang, bang. My laugh rate is like, I try, and if I'm not getting at least 8 to 9 laughs in a minute, then I'm using too many words. And that's also what I say to the kids that I teach. Every single word in your routine has to pay its way. If it's not there, don't come out and say, "Hey, is all going? What's going on?" Everything. Your first words need to be a joke. And I say to them, start with your best, shortest joke and finish with your best, longest joke. And in the middle, it better be gold. Otherwise, you're going to take it up the ass.
Give us your best first line joke.
So I went into the bookshop. I went into this bookshop and I said, "I want that new book by Prince Harry and I want the electronic version." She said, "Do you want the electronic? Do you want the PDF file?" I said, "No, that's his uncle."
Boo-boo.
Bang. I've already got it.
I love it. So have you seen some of our skits on YouTube?
I've had a look, You guys work great. Your chemistry is terrific. And that's something. Have you known each other for a long time?
We were in a band together. He was a drummer, I was a singer. Yeah.
I'm a drummer, he's a singer.
I'm a singer, yeah.
So
and then we started just mucking around. Actually, you know, when you said that you haven't heard from him in 2 years, he's never mentioned it on the show, but his daughter died, at 15, passed away.
15 years old.
She was 15 years old. Like, you brought it up. No, I'm sorry for bringing it up now, but
you brought down the whole room. Thanks very much.
I know. I'm sorry.
Good luck doing jokes from now on.
I know. Don't take up from there.
But, you know, we kept on going. Yeah. We started the podcast.
And she used to love our podcast too, so that's why we keep going.
Yeah, so...
Mate, I've got a daughter and I'm so blessed. And had I have lost her, it would have been the end of me.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you for just keeping going and building the world.
He's a good man. And his daughter.
Do you have other children as well?
Yeah, he's got another
son. Yeah, he's 19, so so Sonny. But you know, look, she just died unexpectedly, you know what I mean?
We're doing the Shumpcast actually, and she came home from school.
She had a bit of gastro, but the coroner pretty much said
she was dead the next day.
Remember Clinton Drivers?
Andrew Cockle? Pardon?
No. Remember that Clinton Drivers? He was on
Oh
sports
yeah, Clinton
commentator.
Drivers, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she
Was
told me
it
that the coroner
cardiac?
said that he passed away the same way your daughter went. He went the same way. He went to bed that night and he didn't wake up. And they did all his tests on him, and he excuse me, sorry. Anyway, so, no, I'm all right. No, so basically, he died the same way, and it's just one of those things that happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just you just lay down, and next minute, you know, there was
They
no
still don't
aneurysm,
know,
no heart
do
attack,
they?
no nothing. You
They
know,
still
so
don't know.
there's nothing we could have done. So unfortunately, so
Yeah.
but anyway,
Anyway, she
uh,
loves this show, and that's why we keep
yeah,
doing it.
yeah. So doing this is good, you know. So,
That's
but
wonderful.
we got to get you one of our skits.
Yeah, well, you got to come and do one of our skits, or we'll come to you.
Yeah, we got to get George Zanekin on.
George Nakin, he's going to be in
George
it.
is a friend of mine. George is actually a
Bullshit!
good.
Ask George. He's going to be. He's going to play a hit man.
He's gonna play a hitman.
We can get him to hit you. How's that?
My first role
Yeah.
in Blue Healers was as a dead body, so I've got form.
There you go. Told ya. Hey, did you remember him in Stingers?
Yeah, right.
He was in Stingers. He had a part in Stingers.
Yeah.
You know, the boss of Stingers turned out to be a pedophile and went to jail for 10 years.
That's why I never got a part on it
Oh
again.
my God. Fair dinkum.
He's out now.
Oh.
Actually, not that I condone pedophilia, but the way that I operate is people who, how do I say this? When people are least likely to attract support and they feel so alone, that's when I reach out to them. I don't judge what's going on. I actually have kept in touch with him through his prison time, and when he's out, like no one wants to go near him and all that sort of stuff, but he's still trying to live and survive and everything. Like he didn't, do anything incredibly. It was just all icky and everything. But it ruined his career, and
Yeah,
that's
of
when
course.
people
Yeah.
the most. You know what I mean? And if you're ever
Yeah.
going to be a friend to somebody when they
Dark
need you the
times.
most, I mean, and Dom, I'm getting the sense that when Tony went through that, you were like the closest. Clearly, obviously, your partner and your family and everything.
Yeah. I try. Yeah, I've got 5 daughters.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wow.
I feel.
Oh,
Yeah.
3 sets of twins.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I've only got one child because my wife is quite ugly.
Beat that out. Beat that.
No, don't leave it
No,
in. Leave it in.
She's cool. She's awesome. She's actually very beautiful, but she knows. She knows that
I love wife jokes. I love,
Yeah.
What's that guy, that comedian there, the king of one-liners? What was his name? He was in
Don't
Goodfellas.
feel.
Who? No, the other one. My wife goes, take me on a holiday. Somebody never been before. He goes, yeah, try the kitchen. What was his name?
Could be Henny Youngman, could be
Name.
Rodney Dangerfield. It depends.
Yeah, that's who I said. Rodney
No, it was another
Dangerfield.
guy. I'll find that out. But he was
Oh,
there.
Anyway, stop asking hard questions.
Yeah, no, anyway. But we've got to wrap it up there, Marty.
When can we
What can I
see you
say,
again?
mate? What can I say, mate?
Guys,
Unbelievable.
it's been a joy, and I would love to join you again, and we can talk about stuff like how to sort of come up through the world of comedy, how to survive in show business. Let's do it again. It would be a great
There's more
joy. And
questions I need to ask you about your dad and Graham Kennedy
Yeah,
and all that
next
sort of
year,
stuff.
we'll
all
get
that
you on.
stuff.
Yeah,
Let's do it again.
We've got to go,
please,
yeah.
because you
but
guys
thank
are
you
awesome.
very much.
We've got to go because Dave Hughes is calling. He's calling us now. Dave Hughes.
Debut.
He's calling.
Thanks,
Wishes.
shut up. Stop talking.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, can I
very
leave you
much
just
for being
with-
on our show.
Can I leave you just with one thing, right? These people.
Before
who
you
get
do, I want you to talk like your dad. One more time.
All right. How come sharks keep attacking surfers? It's not fair. 9 out of 10 shark attacks are on surfers. Just once it'd be nice if they ate a fat leb on a jet ski.
I love Marty.
I used to love that show. I like
He
to love
was
the
the
radio
best.
with,
And your mum too, Val.
with Shane Bourne. That was great. That was the best part of Hey
All
Up.
right, now let him.
Yeah.
Let
All right.
We'll give you the floor. What do you need to say?
I don't need to say anything. I've really enjoyed this chat. Thank you. It's been it's been the loveliest interview I've done in a very long time, and I think you guys deserve a lot of credit. And Tony, bless you for coming back from such a tragedy. I'm really proud of you. That's amazing.
I appreciate that.
A lot of strength.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
No, it's good. And if you want to have another daughter, maybe your wife's too old, but you know, there's plenty of Asian chicks coming up.
Yeah, he's been ringing. He's been ringing.
Oh, fantastic. A big hand.
Thank you very much, mate. You're a legend, mate. Thank you. We appreciate it. And we love your mum and dad too. Bloody Fields, what a bloody legend, eh?
Amazing.
And he actually saw some of our stuff.
Yeah.
Mate, we used to watch his dad and his mum. Remember?
Yep.
Great comedians. And mate, and he sounds just like his dad, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He puts that voice on. How does he do it? I closed my eyes and I thought it was Marty.
Well, yes. The reason why he can do it is he's talented, you know.
Yes, very talented. And a musician too.
I wouldn't say he's talented as us, but talented.
Probably just.
Yeah. You know. So, but what can I say? And if you like the show, please subscribe to Apple, Spotify, wherever your podcast.
Wherever Marty podcast
Yeah.
These have a podcast.
Yeah. Oh, he's got his own podcast, hasn't he?
No, he doesn't do it anymore.
Oh, yeah, but he's going to redo it. He's going to get back into it because
he's going to do a skit with us first.
Oh, yeah.
Us and George. He's going to be George Nukin's going to shoot him. Because he's going to be the victim. He's played a dead man before, so he knows how to do it.
Little does he know that we can't afford fake bullets, so we're going to use real. No.
All right, come on, just tell him.
And if you like if you like our skits on Shumpcast, please subscribe because we're getting sick of telling people to subscribe if they don't subscribe. I'll get around to it. Well, let me tell you something. If you don't subscribe, you know who you are.
He's going to come around.
He's going to come,
He's going to come.
We're going to break your little finger there. You know, you're the one that you pressed to use the phone. They won't be able to subscribe to any other channel. Anyway, please subscribe to our Shumps channel and check out latest skits. And before I go, there should be more people like Marty Phil, less people like you, Dominic.
He gets in early. What is he getting in? All right. Anyway, let's go.
So I'm Tony Shumps.
Thanks, Marty. Oh, and I'm Dominic Antonio Sorbara.
We'll see you next time on Shumpcast. Well, it's a good episode there. Very good episode. All good. Yep. What are you doing? No.
Yeah, I just want to see that one.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's got the cliff.
All right, we'll see you later. Thank you.
Wait. Hey.